Alright, so today what we're going to do is that we're going to do an integration by parts example. In this case, we have two functions being multiplied together. It's going to be x squared times tangent x. So in this case, we're going to do integration by parts. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We obviously have two functions that we can call u and dv. Usually when you do these problems, you want to pick like a polynomial like x squared to be the u. In this case, that's what we're going to do. So our u is going to be x squared, and of course that means that our dv is going to be our tangent x. That's our tangent x. So du, this is going to be, well, the derivative of that is just 2x. The integral of tangent x is the natural log of the secant of x. So that's the integral of that. There's another integral for it. It's negative natural log of cosine x, which, you know, it's also okay as well, but I mean, I like this one because it gets rid of the negative. So anyway, let's try to integrate this guy. So the formula says we gotta multiply the u times the v, so that's gonna be x squared times the natural log of secant x. And actually, I forgot to mention, you gotta put the absolute value signs when you do this stuff. So just make sure you put that. And it's minus the integral of v du. So we're gonna multiply this guy by 2x. Alright, so now, you know, obviously we can't integrate this guy yet, but of course we can integrate it if we just simply do the process again. So here we go. So we have two functions being multiplied, the 2x and natural log of secant x. So our u in this case is going to be 2x. dv is going to be the natural log of, well actually, let me pull out the, this is actually a bad choice for that because obviously, you know, we can't take the integral of that. So that's actually going to be our u. So the u in this case is going to be the natural log of secant x. So our du is going to be tangent x. If you take the derivative, that's going to give you tangent. And then our dv is going to be 2x. v is going to be x squared. So this is going to be x squared times the natural log of secant x. That was already there. Take this minus sign, make sure you distribute that stuff because that minus sign is really important. So it's u times v, natural log of x squared times that. And take the minus sign, the integral of v du, which in this case is just x squared times tangent x. So if you distribute this negative sign, this will make it a negative x squared natural log of secant x. So this would actually cancel out with that guy. And if you distribute this negative sign over here, you'll make it positive. So you're back with x squared times tangent x. Basically, the only reason, basically the idea of why I did this is basically to show you that integration by parts doesn't always work. Obviously, you know, I couldn't take the integral of this guy, so obviously we just made that our u, but it basically put us back to where we started. So the purpose of this video was just to show you that integration by parts doesn't always work. Just because we have two functions that we multiply together, that doesn't necessarily mean that integration by parts is always going to work. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't, and this was just an example to show you that we got back to where we started and we didn't make any progress at all. So there you go.